talk about the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is the longest cranial nerve that reaches out from your brainstem down to your chest, going through your heart, your lungs, your stomach, your liver, your pancreas, your spleen, and your gut. So as you can see, it covers a big part of our body. So the mission of the vagus nerve is to regulate our breathing, to regulate our heartbeat, and the dilatation of our eyes. And another important mission, or the main mission that it has, is to receive the information from the brain about the emergency response, the fight or flight response, which is the one that let know the body that needs to go on an alert response to prepare for survival. Also, the vagus nerve is in charge of receiving the message from the brain when we're safe and when we can relax so it can restore the body functioning. So as you can see, the vagus nerve is very important. And with practice, you can teach your vagus nerve to come back to a safety place when there's no need to be on an alert response, because sometimes when we have experienced difficult situations, our body automatically goes on an alert response when it's not necessary. So if we train our vagus nerve, we will be able to bring back our nervous system to relaxation when it's not necessary. Okay, for that, I'm going to teach you some exercises that will help us with that. So let's learn the Stanley-Rosenberg exercise. This exercise is going to help reposition the base of the brain here when it joins the brain stem with the spine. So what happens is that it will allow to increase the blood flow that goes to your heart, and also to make the flow that goes to your face and to your brain to improve it. Because sometimes when we get like, when we can't breathe well, all these gets constricted and we don't get enough flow. Okay, so let's start with this exercise. I want you to whip your hands like that together. The first time is better that you do this exercise lying down. I'm going to show you how you do it sitting down, but you can do the same thing lying down, and the first time it's better. So when you have your hands like this, you're going to put them in the back where your brainstem is, right here. And we're going to keep our arms open, not closed or like this, just all the way open. And we're going to look straight to the front. And then we're going to turn our eyes to the right as much as we can. And we're going to hold the eyes like that. We're going to do it for about 30 to 60 seconds, or until you yawn, or you sigh, or you swallow. Don't move the head, just the eyes. Whenever you're ready, you can bring your look to the front, your eyes to the front, and look forward. And then we're going to keep the head straight, and we're going to do the same to the other side. So your eyes to the left, not moving the head, just your eyes to the left, and we're going to hold it for 30 to 60 seconds, or until you yawn, sigh, or swallow. And we're going to bring it to the front. Okay, how was that? Was a little uncomfortable? And then slowly we can reach our arms and bring it down. And then if you're on the floor, you can get up. So this exercise is important that you kind of think about something that you do in your regular routine and you tie this exercise to that so you can practice it, because this exercise will help you to increase the mobility of your neck, which is important. So let's try something. Let's look forward and let's move the head to the right as much as you can, like this. As much as you can. If you can more than 90 degrees, that will be great. Pay attention to any pain, to any tension, or anything that you feel. Bring it to the front. And then we're going to do the same thing to the left. Move as long, as far back as you can. And hold it. Pay attention to any pain, to any tension or pressure. You see how all your muscles in your back move. Maybe they're pulling. And then you bring it to the front. Okay. So, sometimes you can feel how stiff your neck it could be. And this, sometimes if we have chronic tension or we have flexiness, what happens is that it can bring the head to a forward position like this. And if we have the head like on a forward position like this, it's going to diminish the breathing capacity. And what happens when that happens? What happens is that it affects the flow of blood that goes to your heart, and it can put pressure on your arteries, and then it constricts also the flow of blood that goes into your face and into your brain. So as you can see, there's a lot of impact just because of a position. So now I'm going to teach you a great exercise to help you increase your breathing capacity. And that's how, bringing your head on a forward position like this, on a more straight position, aligning it with your back. And this is a exercise is called the half salamander. So what we're going to do is we're going to look forward. We're going to put ourselves straight. Make sure your head is not like this, but more like aligned with your back. And then we are going to look to the right, like we were doing at the beginning. And when we look to the right, we're going to hold it. And then we're going to turn our head towards our shoulder, like if our ear was reaching our shoulder. Make sure that the shoulder is not, you're not bringing up your shoulder. Just let your shoulder rest. Keep your eyes moving to the right and keep this position. We're going to keep it for 30 to 60 seconds, as much as you can. Remember that when you yawn, or when you sigh, or when you swallow, it means that your body relaxed. Then you can bring it back. Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's look straight. Do this very slowly because you can get dizzy. Take your time if you need to take a pause. Breathe deeply if you get dizzy. And then we're going to do the same. We're going to look to the other side with our eyes only, without moving the head to the right. And we're just going to bring the head down towards the shoulder. Do you see how all your muscles tense? You see how much we need exercise? Just hold this position until you yawn, or you sigh, you swallow, or from 30 to 60 seconds. Okay. Now we can bring our head back. And we can look forward. Okay, how was that? I want you to, realize how many muscles get compromised in these movements. And this tells us how important it is that we do these exercises to increase our breathing capacity so the blood can flow well, and then you can feel good, you can have energy during your day, and you can feel much more healthier and relaxed. Okay, so keep practicing these exercises. And the other option that you can do with the half salamander exercise, you can do the same exercise, but when you're turning your head like this, you turn your eyes to the other side. And when you turn your head like that, you turn your eyes to the other side. So this also works up different muscles. So remember, try to tie these exercises to different parts of your day to make sure that you're practicing. And they look very simple, but believe me, they make a big difference because they help you restore the sense of control and safety. Because as your breathing slows down, it tells your body that everything is fine. So keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.